Yo, what is good, Knicks Nation? The New York Knicks are up 3-1 on the Cleveland Cavaliers after beating them back at the Garden 102-93. My voice is a little raspy because I just got home from Madison Square Garden. I was there, I was screaming, and the Knicks go crazy yet again, defending home court, and the Knicks now lead 3-1. Let me know, guys, how are you feeling right now, Knicks Nation? The Knicks are doing their thing. Anybody that comes to the Garden, they are taking full advantage of the crowd, feeding off their energy. RJ freaking Barrett, Jalen freaking Brunson, the New York Knicks, Tom Thibodeau. Wow, I am super excited to break down this video. It was electrifying being at Madison Square Garden. Guys, if you're pumped up about these Knicks being up on the Cleveland Cavaliers 3-1, do your boy a huge favor by simply hitting that thumbs up button and commenting down below your thoughts of our beloved New York Knicks being up 3-1 on the Cavaliers. Now, before we go further into the video and really celebrate, we got to start off with this. Job's not finished. We still got to get a W. We still got a lot of things to figure out to get this series done. But hey, the Knicks have put themselves in a gigantic spot to advance to the second round. All they got to do is win on their home court in game number 6 if they fall to the Cleveland Cavaliers in game 5. But hey, it's hashtag Knicks in 5 until it's proven otherwise. So let's get further into this game, man. Oh my gosh. So first I want to show you this clip actually of me being at the game. This was my reaction. I don't know which Jalen Brunson shot it was because I still got to rewatch the highlights. But look at my reaction when Jalen Brunson, I think it was late in the fourth quarter, did his thing. Look at this. Oh my. That is the Garden crowd going A-wire with Jalen Brunson, bro. Absolutely crazy. He's a different man. Jalen Brunson, let's start off with him, bro. He is elite. We have a franchise point guard that is elite, folks. We knew this, but being there in person and watching what he does, his mid-range jump shots are becoming layups. They can't guard him. Every time the ball's in Jalen Brunson's hands, I have so much confidence that he's going to get the job done. His poise, his rhythm, his ability to create his own shot, his ability to be a 3-level scorer, facilitating the rock. I mean, look at the stats. 29 points, 6 dimes, 6 boards, 11 of 22 from the field. What more can you ask from your franchise point guard? Jalen Brunson is a big reason why these Knicks are up they're up 3-1, and you cannot say enough things. Jalen Brunson, he's the franchise player. He's leading this Knicks team, and we are so fortunate to have a clutch player that has ice in his veins to be able to do that. Knicks fans, we've been waiting for a point guard forever. We got one, and his name is freaking Jalen Brunson. He needs our franchise point guard, and I'm going to say the word. He is elite. He is playing like an elite point guard in the NBA, so soak that in. Now let's transition to my man, RJ Barrett. So I wore 2 jerseys tonight. I just bought this jersey at Madison Square Garden, Jalen Brunson. I wore my RJ Barrett jersey to the game, and I doubled the jerseys up. Now, do I get credit for both Jalen Brunson and RJ Barrett leading the Knicks in scoring? I also had to buy this jersey, this t-shirt after the game just because it was too good to be true. I mean, I was at the MSG store and I saw this shirt and I'm like, okay, I'm literally wearing an RJ jersey, a Brunson jersey. They both led the Knicks to a Game 4 victory. I'm buying this t-shirt just because of the symbolism and just remembering that game for that reason. RJ freaking Barrett bouncing back from another big-time W after Game 3. He goes out there, gives the Knicks 19 points to help them get that W after suffering bad games in Game 1 and Game 2 in Cleveland. RJ Barrett comes back to the Garden, and he is serenaded by the crowd. He has won this fan base over yet again. The whole Garden crowd is chanting, RJ Barrett. Bro, RJ has completely transformed his game. And you know what it is? It's his aggression. It's his confidence. It's his ability to know what he does best, and that's attacking the cup, going straight after the Cleveland Cavaliers defense in the paint. He does not care that Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley are twin towers down there. He is going and attacking them with his right hand, with his left hand, finishing through contact and one opportunities. His aggression from the jump was so important to get this Knicks team off to a strong start. I mean, bro, he had 26 damn points. It was 0 for 6 from downtown. Can you imagine when RJ puts it all together and starts hitting his perimeter jump shots while continuing doing what he does best by attacking the paint? You cannot say enough great things about RJ Barrett defensively as well. His rotations, one-on-one defense with Garland, switching on Donovan Mitchell was pristine. RJ Barrett, you are freaking back, and it feels so good to see the Garden crowd and the entire Knicks fan base come together and watch you grow, because we drafted you. It's year number 4. We extended you. We paid you, and the Knicks should be very fortunate and very happy to watch the development of RJ Barrett breaking out at home. And let's go, baby. Continue that momentum. The third best player today was Josh Hart. He filled in for the injured Quentin Grimes in the starting rotation, and it did not feel like we missed anything. No knock on Quentin Grimes, but Josh Hart plugged in and gave us 19 points, 7 boards, 7 of 16 from the field, 2 steals. Josh Hart is a do-it-all player. He was telling Tom Thibodeau, hey, I'll play all 48 minutes if you need to. That tells you the type of player Josh Hart is. He'll put his entire body, sacrifice everything he has to get the job done. He is just that Energizer bunny. He's fighting for loose balls, getting offensive rebounds, hitting clutch floaters, in transition, dunking on people. I mean, getting into passing lanes, forcing turnovers with the 2 steals. Josh Hart, bro, what more can you say? Absolutely sensational from Josh Hart. The fourth best player tonight was definitely Mitchell Robinson. A double-double, 12 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Mitchell Robinson was just taking over the game at some point, bro. Mitchell Robinson was the garbage man down low, the second chance opportunities, defending the paint. I mean, there was an alley-oop little layup from Jalen Brunson to Mitch. A little miss at the rim, put back dunk. Mitchell Robinson has been an absolute difference maker this entire series. He is beating up on Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. And then Isaiah Hartenstein, you got to give him some credit too off the bench. He only had 1 point, which came from a field goal, but we don't need Hartenstein to score. He had 8 rebounds, 2 blocks, and 2 steals. Isaiah Hartenstein came in the game in that third quarter at a pivotal point where the Cavaliers were surging and had big-time block after big-time block after big-time steal. I'm like, bro, Isaiah Hartenstein is an absolute dog. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, which I did not bring up yet. Julius Randle had another awful game. And, hey, you got to give head coach Tom Thibodeau probably the game ball for this entire game and the entire series. Bro, Tom Thibodeau benched Julius Randle in the fourth quarter. Tom Thibodeau benched Julius Randle in the fourth quarter. Now, it's not a good thing he benched Julius from the perspective that Julius was struggling, because we need him to be playing better basketball if we're going to go far in the playoffs. But how about Tom Thibodeau feeling the momentum that the Knicks had with that specific rotation on the floor with Jalen Brunson, RJ Barrett, Josh Hart, Obi Toppin, and then Mitchell Robinson or Isaiah Hartenstein? He felt that Obi Toppin was a big-time reason why they were starting to click in that fourth quarter, and Julius Randle simply did not have it tonight offensively. Whenever the ball's in his hands, it felt like he needed to just go ISO, and that never worked all season, all series long. I mean, Defensive Player of the Year candidate Evan Mobley, every time Randle's on an island and tries to get his isolation ball on Mobley, it never works. And Randle, you can't do that. You got to move the ball. You're not going to be able to just get to your spot and do like a step back fadeaway and think that's going to work. You got to get into the flow of the game, and he didn't have it tonight. And you got to give head coach Tom Thibodeau credit, because that's something that Knicks fans have been screaming at Tibbs, that criticizing him, that he just is obsessed with Randle and he's never going to hold him accountable. He's never going to bench him. He's playing poorly. Well, in the freaking playoffs in Madison Square Garden, game number 4, Tom Thibodeau benches Julius Randle for Obi Toppin, and Obi Toppin plays 20 minutes and had big time minutes, bro. He had 8 boards off the bench and he was a plus 11. So shout out to Tom Thibodeau, because that was a big-time move that he made that we all know as Knicks fans is not usual for Tom Thibodeau. So he's adjusting, he's evolving, and it's a beautiful sight to see. Another player who had an off night was Immanuel Quickley. 0 for 4, 0 points. A donut from Immanuel Quickley. Now, it's definitely a negative that he's not playing well this series, but I also got to flip it on its head and say it's a positive from the perspective that these Knicks can win in the playoffs without 2 of our top contributors in Julius Randle and Immanuel Quickley playing at their top of their game. That shows you how deep we are. We have Jalen Brunson that can step up, RJ Barrett that can step up, Josh Hart that can step up, Mitchell Robinson that can step up. Now, that's no excuse for both Julius Randle and Immanuel Quickley. We need them, especially Randle, to be honest, to be on our A game offensively. And we know that Randle's coming back from that ankle injury, and I get all that. But 3 of 10 from the field, only 7 points for Randle. You got to play better than that. Also got to give a big time shout out to my man Deuce McBride. He came in for 5 minutes and impacted impacted the game in a tremendous way. He hit his only shot attempt, which was a three-pointer, but more importantly, he shut down Donovan Mitchell for a possession. And let's finish off the video by talking about the defense, because the Knicks had Donovan Mitchell in jail all day long. I was there at the Garden, folks, and when I was watching this Knicks defense being swarming live with my own eyes from a specific perspective of my seats, it was beautiful to watch. You can't really appreciate the Knicks defense as much from the television that I noticed after being at the game. The rotations, the constant communications, the switching, the hedging, the blitzing, the doubles. I'm like, wow, this Knicks defense is playing on a string, and that's all because of head coach Tom Thibodeau, and you got to give credit to Leon Rose as well. Quentin Grimes goes down with an injury. It's okay, because we have Deuce McBride to step up, and our defense is not taking any step backwards. You plug in Josh Hart in the starting rotation, it doesn't even matter because this Knicks team is that deep. So Leon Rose deserves credit. Tom Thibodeau with his defensive masterclass. Again, we are winning this series on defense. It's not been because of our offense, folks. All regular season long, we were great offensively, but offensively speaking, as a team, we haven't clicked yet. Like, we haven't. Our three-point jump shots are not falling at a high clip, and that's okay, because what wins in the playoffs is exactly the identity of these Knicks, winning with the loose balls, with the second chance opportunities, with the rebounds, with the defense, playing with more energy, playing with more intensity. That travels game by game on a consistent basis. You cannot rely on shot making from downtown to win you games, but you can rely on a game-to-game basis, lockdown defense, playing hard, and playing with high intense effort, and that's what we're seeing from these Knicks. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing to see, folks. If you stayed all the way into the end of this longer video, please do me a favor and comment down below a Statue of Liberty emoji. And of course, hit that thumbs up button if you did not already. Guys, I know my voice is a little raspy, but I was going crazy at the Garden. I'm so hyped up right now. The Knicks are up 3-1, but job's not done. Let's finish this off in Cleveland. If we don't finish it off in Cleveland, we're back on our home floor Friday night. Let's close it out then, folks. Let's go freaking Knicks. I love you all. I'll catch you guys in my stream tomorrow. Let's go. Peace out, everybody. Oh, man, I'm hyped up. Oh, my God. Go, New York. Go, New York. Go.